Welcome to the Elements of Spirit readings for the week of January 7th, 2017. This is the reading for the element of air, which includes the sun signs of Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Fun. The affirmation for the ether was, with every breath, I express myself. Interesting. It was like a conversation on activism and self-expression in times of freedom and oppression. Very cool. I don't plan these. It's like on-the-job training every week, which feels great. That's channeling. Okay, we're going into the reading for air to see how... So I just hear a big air element going, clear the way, 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 clear the way. And the guidance is to assess non-essentials. Assess non-essentials. Physically, emotionally, right? Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And then the other thing that's in this is that it's like, it's not just stuff that you'd rather get rid of, like a pesky extra 5 pounds. It's also stuff that you might be clinging on to, like the hypercriticism that says you need to lose the 5 pounds. Emotional non-essentials would be, yes, harsh feelings, but also harsh inwardly turned feelings, but also harsh outward attachments, right? Just trying to get you to see there's 2 sides to each of these non-essentials. Mental projection, mental deficiency, right? Either forward leaning or backward leaning, habitual patterns, mental like insanity momentum, or mental inertia, slowness, sluggishness. Spirituality, non-essentials, right? What is on your path that's cluttering your way? What is on your mind that's cluttering the simplicity of your path? Non-essential, spiritual non-essentials would be anything obstructing total self-love. So cut that shit like a hand-pulled noodle. So give that a thought. Clear the way, clear the way, clear the way. The idea here is that your self-expression relative to the ether reading, your self-expression is being not bogged down, not even damned, but sort of like dragged. It's just not as juicy and gushy and clean and clear as it could be at this time. And the idea here is to use your superpowers, use your mental acuity to assess the non-essentials. And they're giving us physical, emotional, mental, spiritual territoire. So the other way of thinking of it is you can think of what are my physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual essentials. What do I absolutely need to feel balanced, empowered, and aligned with these aspects of my being? And then you can assess your non-essentials and sort of work with those. Yeah, cool. My prayers rise effortlessly. My work is to clear the way. So the idea is that the prayers are already rising. Everything's happening for you. Oh, yep, we're going back to the holiday season and that weird wonkiness of when to do what to do and when not to do what not to do, and how even during last week, right, we all got some shit done, even though it was technically like a hard New Year week. And even the week before, in the middle of that weird holiday week, stuff was happening. So it's very weird. But there was insight for you guys about like, slow your roll, don't do too much, sit on it, sit on it, sit on it. And the idea here is to sort of say, okay, sitting on it is like an egg. It's gestating, it's incubating, it's happening, right? It's coming to. The prayers are already signed, sealed, and in the process of delivery. And what you're doing is you're basically tracking the trajectory of the package, right? You're just presuming what I have asked for is clear, what I'm working towards is clear. If it's not clear, clarify it, and then just sort of separate some wheat from some chaff and get rid of some stuff that's preventing that which is already in process. That's the work to be done. My prayers rise effortlessly. My work is to clear the way. Clear the way. That's it. See, again, there's an inner register that's like, I don't like the way that sounds, but the inner register is like, too bad, that's the message, deal with it, here you go. Good way of knowing if you are practicing channeling or experiencing channeling. When you have something that you have resistance to, but you still kind of have to accept it, or it's true, that's usually good material in my practice. Okay. Work is to clear the way. My prayers rise effortlessly. My work is to clear the way. I hope you run with that and enjoy it and use it in tandem with every breath I express myself. It's like, you're already doing it, brah. You're already doing it, sass. So clear the shit out of the way. Whatever's getting in your way, just take care of it. Move it aside so that the flow can flow. Mwah. I love you. I'll see you next week.